Fabulous. Gonna grab my stuff for my phone so I can see chat. Yippee. Shame on me for not being more prepared. Is my Steam done downloading things? Cool.
Fuck you, Goat Man!
Fuck you, Goat Man. Goat Man. Goat Man. How are you doing offshore? It's been what, few hours? Your apartment Wi-Fi is dead right now? Aw man, I'm sorry. Let me go ahead and lurk in some friends' streams so that I get some viewers. Oh wait, that's right. My stuff's gonna be on. Never mind. That was a good idea while it happened. Already had my crash out moment, so I'm over it. Okay, that's good. I'm glad you had your... You healthily crashed out over the lack of internet. That's important to do. Healthily crash out is what I refer to it as. Anyways, hope my sound is okay. I've been trying to fix my microphone so I don't like breathe into your ear because I have a little it's winter time, so fun fact about me, I'm allergic to Christmas trees, like it's the mold or something within the evergreen bark. So because there's a lot of reeds and stuff, I get kind of asthma-y, and I don't want to be... I breathe heavy. I'm sorry. I have asthma. I can't control it, and I exaggerately sigh as a common thing. So I apologize if I'm a little breathy. Like my breathing's very, you know. Anyways, last we left off, we are playing Saga and we are on the hunt for the Taken inside the hospital. I thank you for understanding. I appreciate it. I should probably put that in like an about page or something where it's like, sorry if my mic picks up my breathing. And it's a thing that I've always been kind of scared about. Anyways, last we left off, we were playing Saga, and we are in the hospital looking for Thor Anderson.
Shit!
Where's the
Jesus Christ.
Where's the... I don't know where Oryx is. I'll have to find out. I was waiting for someone to make a Destiny joke. I'm glad you're the one that did it.
This must have been Tor's.
The hammer! Oryx, kick your raggedy worm worshipping ass over here. I love it.
You come out of here this minute! That water is bad for you! Tor, wait! Since Cynthia Weaver! I know it's you! This kind of behavior is not okay! Let him go! Tor!
Damn.
You better not be killing our guy.
Well, shoot.
Rose!
Tor? There's an overlap here. Did Cynthia pull Tor in?
Rose, what happened?
What was that? Where did Tor go?
What on earth do you mean, Saga? Tor is resting in the wellness center. Remember?
What?
We both saw him go into the pond.
Okay.
Are you fucking with me, or is this a story again?
Now. Let's cool it with the language.
She's clearly lying to me. Why?
Rose, sweetie, I understand, but Rose.
Rose watched Tor go into the pond. Why is she lying to me?
The secret mission for Alan's #1 fan. The hero will say Wake has returned. We're all characters in his story. Gee whiz.
I'm not his fucking character. But I can use that phrase to make Rose stop lying to me. Wake has returned. Cynthia took Tor. What happened to her?
When the darkness touches your head, your bookshelf gets shuffled. I put her lamp in the shoebox. What do you call a lamp lady without her lamp?
Is Rose talking about Cynthia or herself? Or both?
Tor Anderson had lightning in his veins. This was rock and roll, baby. That Weaver girl had cast a spell on him. Tor would do anything she'd ask. Tor deserved this. Tor wanted this.
Hell yeah, I'm glad. Please use
She
it.
wanted the song. A gift. He had to get it for her. Afterwards, it was too late. Tor swung his hammer in frustration. The spark was gone. Black liquid clogged his mind. A bad trip. Tor fought it. He was strong. He'd never be taken. But the darkness could still drown him. Tor needed to warn someone. It was all happening again. Tom was back. Coming back. Tom would need help too if he was going to make it. But the brothers were too old to stop at this time.
I
Tor
love
had
it.
called someone.
That's so cool.
Someone who could help.
When it's
The name
done, please
escaped him.
post it in my
Drowned
server
beneath
because I would
dark
love
water.
to read this.
Gale Barrows stared at his chest x-ray. It was in his left lung. It felt like a black hole. An opening to darkness. He felt like he was drowning. He coughed and coughed and coughed. So hard his whole body and soul felt twisted and mangled, upside down and inside out. With every cough, the black hole grew bigger. It felt good. It tore him up, but it felt good. Gale was dying. The black hole was sucking everything good out of him. He imagined looking through it, into the darkness. The black hole grinned. Gale couldn't escape its gravity. He worshipped it. Gale sacrificed to it. In blood.
That's fair. Fantasy name generator is your best friend.
Rose. Wake has returned.
Oh my god. You're the hero! You're here to save Alan! I feel so silly for trying to keep you out of the wellness center. I locked Tor and Gale in there after they lost it, and I didn't want you getting hurt. Before I forget, here's the page Wake told me to give you. Oh, and you'll need my keys to get around.
I fucking love her.
Saga jabbed the selector on the jukebox, the missing record in its place. Saga couldn't have found it without Odin's help. A light bloomed in through the garden window.
The horror story beat me to Tor. I have to rescue him.
Wait!
The key to this overlap is an old Gods of Asgard record. Odin will know more. The page mentions a missing record. Do you know where it is, Odin?
Driven by passion, raging like a storm. Your grandfather made the song to apologize. To your mother, Freya, and to you. Tor's like a storm. Your mother did the right thing, leaving with you, even if it broke your grandfather's heart. And mine. Listen to the song, Saga. It's all there. Tor only had one record made. He keeps it in the museum.
Odin knows my mom's name. He's saying my mom took me away when I was still a baby.
Yeah,
Plausible.
totally. Yeah. Wake has returned. Okay, here's
Stay
my
on task.
SSN.
The
You're
record
the
is in the
hero.
museum.
Saga jabbed the selector on the jukebox. The missing record in its place. Saga couldn't have found it without Odin's help. Standing there, Saga felt exposed, expecting the shadows to come alive. The needle crackled on the vinyl. The song swelled. Odin had said it was written for her and her mother. Her grandfather's apology. The lamentation of an old man. His heart was broken, sinking into darkness. Odin had said that the song would be a way to know Tor, a way to find him. A light bloomed in through the garden window. That's where Tor had vanished into the pond. Saga knew what she had to do.
I really love the fact that Alan has like this great horned owl imagery. Cause he does kind of remind me of an old owl. Alan's persona would 100% be an owl. I'm not even a furry, but like, as an ally to many of furry, I feel like he would be an owl. Rose definitely gives me squirrel energy. Saga's definitely a deer. And then Casey is like a fox. Very Pacific Northwest animals, I know. Yeah, something I am toying with is my guardian OC is infected with Taken energy, so more of his Paracaso powers he uses, the more he loses himself to infection. Present company included, and I agree wholeheartedly. Yeah. I'm glad I'm not alone in this. Trashed hotel rooms and ruined pools. Crowds go wild for Old Gods of Asgard Ragnarok tour. Rock and roll group Old Gods of Asgard are leaving chaos in their wake. Wake! As they plow through the major US cities on their aptly named Ragnarok tour. The band is breaking their sales records with singles topping the charts and has been their latest sold-out concert in Long Beach, California. Damn, look at them go. Fans showed their love for Reckless Rockers by showering the stage with lacy unmentionables, black roses, and even full beer bottles. None of this fazed the stars themselves, who embraced the admiration and transitioned from song to song with such gusto that the audience was left catching their breath, eager to keep up with the brothers Anderson and their cohorts. After-hour shenanigans for the musicians included pool in a private residential neighborhood left to be emptied and sanitized, and hotel room nearly destroyed in a classical fashion, not to mention the lengthy room service bill gone unpaid. All things point to this band quickly becoming a stronger contender to the iconic Hall of Fame rock groups that came before them. All Gods of Asgard partly like their namesakes and party like their namesakes and give a performance like no other. Be sure to catch them on their tour and bear witness to rock history in the making. It is actually a thing at, I don't know much about rock, but I know for a thing at metal concerts and other alternative concerts, people will get, bras, either they'll bring extra ones with them, or they'll buy bras, like from a shop and stuff, and like throw them on the stage. And typically the artist who receives a bra goes and donates them to like women who don't have access to the proper clothing. So like I know that is a thing that happens at concerts. One time I was at I was at my first Ghost Ritual, aka Ghost concert, and that actually happened. And he got yeah, it's really cool. That actually happened. And you know what's really funny is so Tobias, the frontman for Ghost, who is Papa and does all the music and stuff, he is Swedish, and Remedy is a Swedish and Finnish studio. So like there's a lot going on over with Swedish metal and rock. It's great. Oh, that's the third one. Oh. Main reason I'm toying with the Taken Infection idea is to A, nerf my guardian and provide sense to mortality, of mortality. Provide a sense of mortality, nice. B, provide a reason for him to adapt, and C, provide a goal for him to accomplish in Skyrim, curing himself. Nice. I like that. That's fun. Very Eris Morn-esque vibes, from what I understand. Old Gods of Asgard band member dead. The legendary heavy rock band, Old Gods of Asgard, mourns the loss of their divinely talented guitarist Bob Balder, Fat Bob as he was affectionately and ironically called, died of complications of severe illness, leaving his bandmates Odin and Tor Anderson behind. The peace-loving musician will be sorely missed, and also by the band's numerous fans. When asked about his loss, Tor Anderson had this to say: "Get the out of my face. Balder is in Valhalla now. He fought cancer like a hero. Bob was too beautiful a soul for this world," added Odin. What this means for the band and their upcoming album remains to be seen. Aww. Hey, do whatever helps, right? I need to get off my butt and actually, like, try doing some, art, because I really want to do, I've been really inspired off of some, stuff. Like, I want to do, survival horror protagonists as animals. So, like, or just, like, characters I enjoy as animals. And, like, so, like, I would do Alan Wake as a great horned owl. I would do Isaac Clarke as a beaver. Isaac's so beaver-coded. And I will stand by this forever. Isaac Clarke is a beaver because beavers are the engineers of nature, and beavers are so fucking determined. If there's a everyone's like, oh, blah, 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 Fisk from Undertale is like determination. No, Isaac Clarke deserves
dance
this.
of Italy. Oh, whoa, whoa. It's the
I'm being
dance of
interrupted.
Italy. Oh, whoa, whoa. It's the dance of Italy. Oh, whoa, whoa. It's the dance of Italy. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Fine, be like that.
Anger's remorse.
Timed it wrong.
This is the one. But it's gone. Cynthia has the record. She will tell me where to find it.
Fair. But, what was I saying? I forgot my train of thought. Anyways, I'll be posting the art and stuff when I get around to it. But it would essentially be me trying to practice drawing animals and like human versions of characters. Like I'd be trying to draw Isaac holding a beaver, you know, that type of vibe. Pat's missing. Where'd he go?
Odin Anderson stirred in his bed, his vision hazy, smudged. He felt weighted down by an ocean of dark water. Through the haze, he made out Saga. Odin felt useless. He wished he could tell Saga how his silly faces made her smile when she was young. Too young to remember. Odin used to joke that Tor was her grandfather, but he was the Allfather. He smiled at the memory. Odin was the kinder of the Anderson brothers. Tor lacked patience, more volatile. The brothers fought a lot, but they were inseparable. Now Tor was missing, dragged into darkness. Odin could feel it. Time was running out for both of them.
No! I'm gonna cry if they pass away. This sucks. Don't take away my funny Viking rockers.
remorse is
Don't do
missing.
this to me, game.
Who took it?
Our shame becomes the pale horse. Oh, Tor, bro. Tor's love for you is in that song. That's why Cynthia wants it, to ruin him. She made Tor lust after her. We fought one scratching hag years ago. Now he's fallen for another, and we might lose him for good. One less Anderson.
That isn't going to happen. Cynthia has Tor in the overlap. Anger's remorse is the key to get there. I need to make Cynthia reveal its location. Cynthia targeted Tor specifically. Why him?
Deal with the nasty Anderson fellow. His heart was
It's okay.
broken. Cancelled. Leaks started appearing. It was too late. Shut her out of her own case.
The Dark Presence is using Cynthia to keep me from talking to Tor.
But Cynthia was helpful for us. She was like allied with Tom Zane.
Where is Anger's remorse now?
Kitty is a young girl in love. A rock and roll pleasing. The shadows to come alive. A gift. An on-off death wish.
She has the record. I can get it out of her. Anger's remorse. Where is it, Cynthia?
Yeah, true.
Drowned beneath dark water. Too many hands. The bathroom frightened her. Cut short. She screamed. An old folks' care home.
The Anger's remorse record is in Cynthia's room. In her bathtub. Cynthia took the record and I brought it back.
That's the spiral. Hi, Ahti. What you doing?
Do you know anything about the Cult of the Tree?
Yes, yes. He who reaches for a spruce tree will stumble into a juniper. Bloom was one of them. He has kicked empty.
Hi,
I
Kirby,
wouldn't
welcome
want
in.
to be in his shoes. but I like his sauce.
How did you know Blum was part of the cult?
How is your day going?
Oh,
Or
Fox
time
never
zone?
runs out of tricks. He's a crazy man, and he will show his ways. Bloom like to talk.
Go's good. I'm addicted. Like any time I find a good story, I immerse myself in it and I can't stop. That has been me with Alan Wake 2 for the past week. I think this is the most I've streamed in a row. I'm good. Took a small nap and woke up in my woke into my mother making banana pudding. I'm so happy, lol. Yum! That sounds delicious. I love it whenever my mom makes yummy snacks.
Damn lights. Key fob's no good without power.
Do I have to go play Dead by Daylight?
No use crying in the dark place. What has been has gone. But trouble doesn't look like this. You can go to the basement and check the generator.
Thanks,
But look out.
Aki.
You can never know in which tree the devil sits.
The basement. Thanks.
Ati's great. Thank you. Go to the basement. Okay. Nothing creepy ever happens in basements. We know that very well, don't we, Chad? The basement is our friend. There is nothing wrong that ever happens in basements. Whoever told you that is clearly telling you anti-basement propaganda. And do not fall for it is not true. Oh, basement, where art thou? Unless we in DBD, the basement is always cozy, yeah. Something I'm going to do to have my Dragonborn OC be raised by 3 Alliance heroes, Elder Scrolls Online, time travel shenanigans leads them being on the 4th era. Okay. And having her be raised alongside Aragon, Khajiit, and Orc, though the Aragorn is going to be kidnapped by the Dark Brotherhood at a young age. Okay, that sounds fascinating. I don't know anything about Skyrim, so I know, shame on me. I as a DM, I should know a lot of fantasy stuff, but you'd be surprised.
Artie said we'd be safe.
Yeah, unless you DVD since he's cozy. I mean, I always loved chilling in the basement at my college public library. Yeah, okay, fun basement stories with me. Do we want a fun while Ghostly wanders aimlessly throughout the retirement home? Do we want a little no shame until someone recently? I have not seen Lord of the Rings. Same here, bro. Fun basement story time, I guess. A long time ago, very tempted to make that one joke. Anyways, a long time ago, when Ghostly was a young ghost, she had to get was at like a family reunion house, and she had to go get supplies. And you want to know what happened in the basement? There was a ghost in that basement, and I got so scared. It was actually a shadow person. That was the only time in my life thus far that I've seen the shadow people. For those who don't know, those are like urban legend things. They're essentially, it's similar to the Hat Man, where it's like a hallucination of people, but they're completely shadowed out. It's like seeing a shadow without the person there. Hat Man's a little different. Hat Man's like a hallucination, similar to shadow people, but it shows with a hat. Yeah. I saw a shadow person in that basement. It was scary. I was like 6, and I've always I know it's very ironic for me to say this, because given my username and general demeanor and etc., But I've always kind of seen ghosts at a young age. Like, that's just the thing that I've had. Hatman, haven't heard of him in so long. Oh yeah. But I've always kind of seen ghosts at a young age. So it's kind of disappeared as I've gotten older. Like, the last ghost I've seen was my friend Howard. He was a ghost that used to live in my house. I helped him move on during quarantine. But he was like roughly early 20s and he died in Vietnam, so. Funnily enough, he used to live in the house that I
need to get the power back
in, so
on.
that's how he was there. So Dark Brotherhood is essentially an assassin's cult, and Aragorn's lizard people with a birth sign are kidnapped to become assassins in the Dark Brotherhood. Okay, interesting. So, dude was killed.
Keyfob's no good without power.
Oh look, the raven. We got a raven. Got a lot of old gods of Asgard stuff.
I can't get through this.
Okay. Yeah, a lot of people, Hatman got popular again because of some stupid TikTok trend. And I'm like, gang, stop messing around with paranormal shit.
Fuse is blown. Maybe there are spares nearby.
I'm having my kidnapped Aragon be a plot point to rescue, where my guardian OC is going to have his first instance of losing himself to the Taken faction. Ooh, fun! I love disease plot points. Those are always the best. Disease is such a fun plot thing to mess with.
I can't force it open.
But we love No, stop messing with the parent. I'm teasing. Don't be safe with your paranormal anomalies, gang. Just because I'm friendly doesn't mean everything else out there is. Understood? Okay. There he is! I was wondering when they'd bring him up. Thomas Zane. Right there. We found him, gang. We found him. Thomas Zane, born as Thomas, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that, in Finland, and his partner, Barbara Jagger, born, not even going to try that again, my dyslexia cannot, have recently established an artist commune here in Bright Falls. Mr. Zane has purchased an old manor house outside town, and the couple has already settled in. In his home country, the internationally as well, Mr. Zane is a well-known and respected the amateur filmmaker, a rising star already compared with the likes of Stanley Kubrick, and Ingmar Bergman. His earlier films, Nightless Night, won a number of European Film Awards. Mr. Zane is currently in the process of filming a feature titled Tom the Poet. In conversation, Mr. Zane comes across as a charismatic figure with big dreams. He talks about building a hotel and a film studio in the area. He even has a name picked out for the hotel, Ocean View. That's the hotel we go to in I love this fandom and I love these games because I feel like I'm rewatching Gravity Falls, because like for those who weren't around when Gravity Falls first came out or weren't interested in the show when it first came out, I swear every episode was like being your own, it was doing an episode of Game Theory every single day, because like the cartoon would play, and it was in the point where I didn't have a lot of oh yeah, I'm a big Gravity Falls nerd. It's not just because I live in Oregon too, but like I adore Alex Hirsch, my beloved. I aspired to write like this. But like every day, every time you'd come home from class, I was watching Gravity Falls religiously because you'd come home from school, you would have your you'd have your afternoon snack, you turn on Disney XD, and you'd watch Gravity Falls, right? And then whenever a new episode would drop, you'd be like, oh crap! And this is the time of cable. And I didn't have cable growing up at my normal house, but I was, during the time Gravity Falls was airing, I was still in elementary school. This is how old I am. I openly say I'm 22, so I don't mind. But I was like, I would come home from school, I'd have a snack, I'd turn on the TV to Disney XD, and my grandparents had, I still do, they have a really fancy cable where you can pre-record episodes, and then like reverse and fast forward and all that stuff. They had the fancy cable. I didn't have cable at my normal house. So I'd go to my grandparents' house, because they're right in the neighborhood of my elementary school, and I'd go watch Gravity Falls, and I'd be there. I would just be fast forwarding and pausing in every single frame to the point of obsession. I think my cousin still has this video, but she was babysitting me one like early summer. I was still in school, but she wasn't, because we have an 8-year age gap. But she was over visiting from Texas, and we were looking for something to watch, and so we were at my grandparents' house, and we were going through cable, and I just got home from school, and I'm like, Gravity Falls should be on. It normally comes on at this time. And we went through Disney XD, and it was going to come on in like 2 hours. And I went on I was like that one meme from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, where like the like red string board. I was doing that type of energy, and I was just pacing back and forth in the living room and like screaming into a pillow and going, if Bill Cipher's in this episode, I'm gonna freak out, blah 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 blah. And it turned out it was just a rerun of the episode, but I was hooked regardless. But I was just pacing back and forth, and she recorded me having this fandom meltdown. And she's like, I'm gonna save this, and whenever you have a wedding, I'm playing this video at your wedding. And I'm like, how dare you? So, I've always been this hyperactive. When it comes to media I deeply enjoy. Y'all should have, I'm upset that I didn't like play the Dead Space remake blind for Twitch. But the entire time while I was playing the Dead Space remake, I was just like, ugh, pointing at things. I'm very much enjoyable to be around whenever stuff like this happens. So I'm glad I'm at least streaming Alan Wake for y'all. Hi Meldrix, welcome in. Ocean View Hotel. This reporter believes the name has a nice ring to it. Mr. Zane dreams would certainly make Bright Falls a household name if they became reality. Members of the commune clearly feel the same, seeing Zane as a person worth revering. Ooh, 34%. 7%, not bad. Even to a fairly cult-like degree. That's upsetting. A person who guides his flock to expand their consciousness and reach a higher state of artistic inspiration with the aid of magic mushrooms. While the Bright Falls record does not condone the use of illegal drugs, we hope Mr. Zane will put our town on the artistic map. chaos, it doesn't do it. Yeah, I know. We don't have our dragon friend. Ghosts in my paranormal game. What?
The power's off.
I know, Saga. We're working on it.
Cynthia Weaver had always kept her lantern close. Someone in the bathroom with her. In the dark. Dark water pressed itself into her. She screamed.
I mean, you're more than welcome to go see if Anna's awake, but I don't think... Cheater. Hey, for once I'm actually scariest. For once I've beat the scary. Let's go. 92 for those rewatching the VOD and can't see the chat. Code is 273. Rose, if you see this, please remind the residents to leave my stuff alone. I think they hate me. VB. 273. Ah! I don't know why I'm doing my vampire voice. Blah. 273. Blah. That was loading in. You're actually gonna have to outline your fanfic? Fair. Hey, nothing wrong with outlining stuff. The only story I have never outlined was Nestor. My short, or Deer of Death, if you're using it by the actual title, but I still call it Nestor. Which was my short story I wrote that I've been trying to write since I was a freshman in high school. Which is essentially, if anyone's read Terry Pratchett, you know, he's made essentially a really good personification of death. And I was inspired to do the same because I think that's kind of important, but instead of it being for humans, it was for animals, and that's how Nestor was born. Anyways, I wrote a draft in my freshman year of high school, so like 2019-ish, 2018-ish, it's a long time. And I started another draft my sophomore year. My sophomore English teacher ripped it in front of me, and then I kind of gave up writing it, and then I took a creative writing class my second winter term throughout my college career, so like 2 years ago, and then last winter term I took another creative writing class, and I remade my draft and I finished it, and it's 17 pages long. I've linked it in the Discord if you're interested in reading it, at least one of the older PDFs. If you remember those, like, Hang Out with Ghostly. Yeah, they ripped it in front of me. Mind you, it was like 3-4 pages worth of stuff. Front and back, I should add. Yeah. They ripped it in front of me and of course threw it in the recycling and said you'd be lucky if you got anywhere, and then stormed off. And I'm like, thanks, Teach. She was a bitch. She wasn't the only person that was mean. I was heavily bullied back then, so I kind of just, yeah. I kind of took it and moved on. Rose, spare fuses locked away because someone, Ati, keeps stealing them. Code is in the laundry room, VB. I wonder who VB is. Maybe I know who it is and I'm just forgetting. Y'all are gonna crash out for younger me, thanks. She needs it. Her ego's been kind of broken, so.
There. Power's back on.
Power, my beloved. this for 10 hours, and I feel like we're not even halfway through.
Shit. Careful, Saga.
I was about to dox my state I was in because I had new thought of my town. Oh, okay. From VV. Okay.
It was too late.
Run up the stairs. Stairs.
It was underwater. The nightmares were starting to continue.
Anger's
got it.
Remorse by Old Gods of Asgard. I need to play it in the jukebox.
The dark water pressed itself into her.
A lantern. Was Cynthia using it for protection? Did she know about the dark presence? I'm guessing the woman in this photograph was not Cynthia's favorite. I feel like I'm missing some context here.
The bright room! Oh my god.
Power station. Everyone needs a hobby, I guess.
Bow! Points, points, points. Cynthia, if you kill Tor, I'm going to threat redacted by Word Vomit Reduction Society.
Tor's a romantic, huh?
For a very special woman, Tor. Oh. Oh, the lamps are all busted. The lantern!
A dam? Was Cynthia into civil engineering?
The lantern's been broken. Oh no.
The dark presence uses people's memories, their fears to corrupt them.
I went down to the basement of the day to check the lights. I can't trust Blum to do it. He's too slow, but getting harder and harder for me to reach them. I can't keep up much longer. Tom's lamp is gone. The lamp with the angel on it. He always loved that lamp. It disappeared from my room. The dark... That's Alan's lamp! That's Alan's lamp. Okay, I'm gonna call it now. Chat, keep a hold of my predictions because I'm gonna forget them because ADHD do that. But like go ahead and put it in the Discord or something. But I'm gonna predict right here, right now, before we move forward, that Tom is somehow related to Alan. I'm gonna guess that right now. Bare minimum, they're like cousins or something. I don't know. Lamp with the angel on it. It disappeared from my room. The darkness is here after all these years. It took Tom's lamp. I know it did. The lights are going out more and more. There's no one left to stop it. I can't do it on my own, not anymore. I have nothing left of Tom now. I don't know what to do. I need Tom's lamp back. I need Tom back. Aw. The shadows are moving. There's no more light, no more lamps. I can't find a way out of the room. Someone locked the door. Did I lock it? Maybe Tom did. He probably did it to keep me safe. He's such a considerate man. Barbara doesn't deserve him. Tom could do so much better. Where's Tom's lamp? I used to have it. I guess he took it back. That's fine. It was his after all. The shadows are moving? Did I write that? Nonsense. There are no shadows. It's just us, Tom and I, forever. I found something funny while I was down there, a newspaper article about Tom, but it called him a filmmaker. Tom didn't make movies. He was a poet, a magnificent poet. I dug around and find film equipment, supposedly also Tom's. What is happening? This isn't right. I know it isn't.
I need to get the clicker to wake and close this damn case before my family gets dragged any further into it.
Shouldn't spend time on old questions.
Sorry, it's been a while since I did the casebook. I kind of just kept going.
Tor disappeared into the pond. It's another overlap. Has to be.
Me and Saga have the
How
same
do I get
type of
inside?
boots.
The page says the record will open the overlap. Or is the page predetermining it? Am I just playing into the story? A bathtub, a pond, a lake. There's a theme here.
Water. Oh, it's Vladimir Blum. That's who it is.
Cynthia Weaver hated being old. She'd been a doer, a fighter. Now the bathroom frightened her, afraid she'd break her hip, like Norman. Cynthia had always kept her lantern close, to hold the darkness at bay. "Oh dear, my lantern. I think I've lost it," Cynthia said. "This will put a smile back on your face, my dear," a voice said. A man's voice. Someone in the bathroom with her. In the dark. The light bulb had blown. She meant to replace it days ago. How could she forget? She had slipped getting out of the tub. She lay in the tub now. She lifted her hand. It looked wrong. Too many hands. In a black void with no sense of up or down, she was underwater. A dark shape pushed her down. Dark water pressed itself into her. She screamed. It came out in bubbles. Emmett Elwood had had enough. All his life he'd been surrounded by the same small-minded, impolite, ignorant people in town. Their endless gossip, their nose-picking, chewing food with their mouths open, not washing their hands after visiting the restroom, touching things. Touching everything. The world was going to hell. He'd watched day after day how all the nice things in life in Bright Falls were spoiled and ruined forever. There would be a just and terrible reckoning. Emmett had imagined many times how he'd make them pay. He had lovingly tended his anger, made it grow hotter. It was out in the open now. Ugly and slobbering, they reached at him with their unwashed hands. He'd beat them down, beat them until they no longer moved. And then he'd wash his hands with a strong antibacterial disinfectant. It's 1988, a face-off between deities on the rim of Cauldron Lake, high above its dark waters. Thunder roared, the old gods facing something even more powerful, something harder to define even. Or, changing the perspective, raving lunatics all, caught up in the frenzy of a shared delusion. The old gods, the corsairs of the Sea of Night, and the Dark One who yearned to stand in between, who had always stood in between, who would soon stand in between. We help you, you stay away from our family, Tor Anderson snarled over the thunder. Yes, until you all come to me, came the answer. That's never gonna happen, shouted Odin. I will take this as collateral, shall you remember our deal, said the Dark One. Blood arched from Odin's face as he fell to his knees. Lightning hit the dark figure on the cliff, and with that, he was gone. Tor rushed to his brother. Are you alright, bro? Effectively blind in that moment, the eye patch covering his left eye, his hand over the now empty socket of his right, blood oozing out of it. Odin cursed. The bastard took the wrong eye.
Oh.
Cynthia was close to someone named Thomas Zane. Who is he?
Tom was back. Tom had enemies. In a fancy hotel. Just his imagination. The nightmare started to creep in. Cynthia Weaver smiled.
An old flame. Maybe Tom was taken.
Okay, use the record for the jukebox. Let's go. So, Audie, can I go in the spiral room? Is that okay? I don't think he wants us going in the spiral room. I wonder, Ghostly mused aloud, I wonder what's in the spiral room. Surely nothing good, chat responded. Oh, we're underwater now.
Out!
A slinky.
The song will show me the way.
Look in the mirror
the cobweb of my soul, of my face forever, seeking to be whole, driven by passion, rage, the storm, with thunder and lightning.
The overlap is at the pond. Fuck. Here we go again.
Aw, shit. Here we go again. Give me that shotgun ammo. I see Nora Hesberg, age 15, who went missing Saturday last week, discovered dead in Aww. Incident occurred during gathering local use at the bunker. Nora was reported missing by her parents Sunday morning and discovered their daughter had not returned home the night before. The police were treating the police were contacted and received a tip. They checked the bunker from the victim's acquaintances. Police are treating the tragedy as an accident. The community mourns the loss of its young member. Gone too soon. So Stalker tried to kill me in Warframe just now. Oh. Welcome to the Ocean View Hotel, hotel and spa.
Mommy, what are you doing?
This isn't real.
Beware the drowned lady.
Fuck this
Beware
place.
the drowned lady. This is a loop.
Am I going in circles?
Yes. Fuck that. I know an anomaly when I see it. We're gonna explore first before we go through that again. A jump scare is gonna happen in that room. I just know it. Please tell me it's not an ever-ending loop. I will be upset. I will not be wasting time in loops. Loops make me angry, Ghostly yelled, slamming her fists on the desk. They always lead somewhere, and then they make you
No
dizzy.
power. Can't use the switch.
General store! Too late. The Cauldron Lake General Store.
Cauldron Lake General Store, good to know.
I need to get the power on to use the switch.
Dead by Daylight, chat! Damn it. Come on, Ghostly. We used to be a gen jockey. We can do this.
The wall just disappeared. The light did that?
Rest in peace. Dang, that's bonkers, bro. Bonkers is becoming my new word. It's gonna be replacing whack.
Closer. This is truly the only way.
Welcome in.
It's
How
a
are you
loop,
doing, Dutchie?
like the others. I need to reach the center. Cynthia. She's here. A dead end.
That's good. I'm glad you're doing good. Check your haunt score, see if you're scarier than me. You need to beat a 92. AC is 92. If it beats it, beats it. Hey! Critical hit. Good job. 97.
Oh, back here again.
We will figure this maze out when we do Saga. New room, I think.
Locked. The key has to be nearby.
Nice. Do you mind? Goodbye.
Writing a story.
Yeah, Alan, that's what you do. You're a writer.
Back again. Gotta go deeper.
Gotta dig a little deeper. Da-na-ba-na-na. It's been a while since I saw that movie. Dig deeper. Ba-na-na-na-na-na. Disney. Oh.
It was fun for a while, but can we stop now?
Dig deeper. Yeah.
Tor!
Where are you? Can you hear me? It's so dark. Oh, I'm sorry, kiddo. The hag tricked me.
Dark water.
You took Tor. I'm here to take him back. I need to get the lights on to reach him. She's coming
Saga. So damn dark down here. I'm underwater. She's trapped me at the bottom. Dark water. I don't think I'm gonna make it.
Shit. Where'd she go?
Rubber ducky.
I can't stay in the water. I gotta get out of the water. Shit!
No.
There must be a way to get the power back on.
She was underwater.
I'm not leaving you here, Tor. Hold on!
Nightmares were starting to creep in.
I had this coming. It's cold. Dark. I can't see a goddamn thing. Tell Odin. I'm sorry I fucked everything up.
You can apologize to him yourself. I'm getting you the hell out of here.
Aha.
Let's go!
You again. The FBI. Saga Anderson. I'm closer now. I can feel it. You helped me get closer to escaping.
Wake? Where are you? Is this coming from the dark place when you were still trapped? I have the clicker. We can finish this.
Without the clicker. You can help. I must find it.
I already have it. I can get it to you. But I have to understand. Did you write Logan into the story?
He's in danger. I need to get back. I'm writing a story. It's the only way.
Then change the story.
If this is the past, if this is you still in the dark place, then you can do that, right?
You cannot write her in. She's my daughter, goddammit!
Logan is in the story. I can get him to change it. I have the clicker. I'll make him change it now. He had no right to do this to Logan. To my family. Tor!
Oh, fucking hell.
Are you okay?
You took your sweet time to come save your grandpa, huh?
Nice attitude. A family trait?
You're right. Sorry. Thanks for helping out an old bastard like me.
That's my job. Now, I've got some questions for you.
Of course you do, sweetie pie. And I got answers.
Cute. End of chapter. Awesome.
Look in the mirror, the cobweb of my soul, on my face forever, seeking to be whole, driven by passion, rage.
And we're an hour and 18 minutes in. Awesome. I know my dinner is gonna be happening very soon. What chapter was that? I don't know. Actually, let's continue. Yeah, game saved. Oopsies. Anyways, what I was saying is, I'm gonna have dinner, so we're gonna raid out. Thank you all for hanging out with me. Hopefully we'll be streaming more tomorrow. Because I'm hooked. Bad. Hooked on a feeling, bump on a... that was Return 5. Chapter select. Okay, so we're on Return 6, which is Scratch. Of course! So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more chapters left. Woohoo! Yippee! But yeah, thank y'all for hanging out. I greatly appreciate it. And then we also have the expansion stuff, which is the Night Springs and Lake House. Night Springs is the TV show where it's the different characters. I was only spoiled on the first episode, and Lake House I'm completely new. So, thank y'all for hanging. I appreciate y'all. Let's go raid somebody, yeah? Let's go raid somebody. Let's go make a friend.
Fuck you, goat
Visit
man!
a friend, one of the two. Someone's played the Dead Space remake. Okay. Dead Space remake. Or Divinity Original Sin 2. Or the Coma 2. What did we fail in? My vote is either on the Coma 2 or Dead Space because I'm a nerd. Looks like they're in engineering of Dead Space. You know what? We'll go say hi to Coffee. It's been a while. This looks like a fun horror game too. I'll go visit Coffee. Thank you all for hanging. I've been ghostly. And I will be ghostly in the future. Probably be streaming more Alan Wake 2 tomorrow. I am hooked. Deeply hooked. This is great. I'm having the time of my life. Thank you all for hanging. You stay in the Discord if you want to catch the stream again. I'll be uploading the VOD soon for today's streams. Thank y'all for chilling. See you on the flip side. Toodles.